Welcome back, everybody, to DK and Dan Like Bands. Wouldn't you know it, I like bands.
And you're Dan, right? Is that true? Is that correct? Am I in the right room?
I'll be Dan tonight.
Okay. And I'm DK, and I also like bands. Who do we have with us? Who is this figure shrouded in darkness? Looking handsome as hell over there.
Look at this handsome gentleman.
What the shit?
I'm Chris, and I've been known to listen to a band or two.
Chris, most importantly, well, not most importantly, but I mean, very importantly, from the Dead Formats podcast, a wonderful show.
Hey, I listened to that show.
Me too.
You've been on it, but I would say that is the most important part of me. On my tombstone, I hope it says podcaster wife. Or,
Whoa.
sure.
You're
Podcaster
planning
wife,
on some changes.
Father.
All right.
Podfather.
Yeah. But yes, I am the host of the Dead Formats podcast, and as I said, both DK and Dan have both been on it. It's a movie podcast about the types of movies that just aren't made anymore these days. SOV, 8mm, made for TV, interactive movies, anything weird that piques my interest.
It's a great show. Would recommend pretty much everybody listening. It's just the things you'll hear about are fantastic. And, a lot of people wouldn't know about them, which is what makes it fun.
Yeah.
I will say I've watched some things that not many people have watched. I'll say that.
That's true. Dan was on an episode where we covered the 2002 made-for-satellite TV movie Toyed that was not on IMDb or Letterboxd prior to that episode. So if you like to listen about movies exclusively about shit you've never heard of and have no interest in watching, Dead Formats is the podcast for you.
Sign up now. It's free. Just do it. All right, Dan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it all. What do you want to start with?
Gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to start with my Post Malone fiasco. Okay?
Oh, it's a fiasco now.
Shit.
We've upgraded the fiasco.
It's an incident. It's a fuck up. I bought tickets for me and the lady. 13 long, wonderful, beautiful years of marriage.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll see if it lasts. Love you, baby. But I bought the tickets. I was like, all right. I think we had a choice between Busch Stadium, where the St. Louis Cardinals play, and we have a place which is hell on earth called Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
It's a tourist town.
For sure.
And they have opened up. The guy who owns Bass Pro Shop has opened up a natural amphitheater down there. Well, it's terrible. We waited in line 2 miles from the venue, from parking, for 3 fucking hours.
Good Lord.
God damn.
We didn't even make it to the show.
What?
Yeah, it was like 9:30. And I was like, well, 9:30 is headliner time. Like, Post Malone is going on.
This is Post Malone at this point.
Yeah. Jelly Roll. Who gives a fuck? I didn't want to see him anyway. But people, they overbooked the venue. They don't have any parking. People are parking on the side of the streets. Women and gentlemen are just running out into the woods to piss. People are running out of gas. This is all on the side of the street, like trying to get into the place. Complete fiasco. A few days later, I bought insurance because I'm like, it's June. I live in Missouri. There's going to be a thunderstorm. So I bought the insurance. I filed the insurance claim. They just sent me back my money. So never made it to that concert, gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
So stay away from the Thunder Ridge Natural Arena.
Is that by... I kind of know that area slightly. I've been there before. Is that down by like that shopping area?
So you'll drive past all that, and it's kind of out like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
It's like 13 miles from the Arkansas border down there.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's how far it is out there. But yeah, they don't have the parking or the I don't know. They need to do a whole bunch of work in there. So
That's brutal.
yeah. I mean,
Was she
I'm
upset?
Yeah, I think she's a little upset. So I was like, I know I should have just got the fucking Busch Stadium tickets.
Did it become your fault?
No, because like more people that she knew was going as well, and they were like, it's fucking insane. So I think she knew it wasn't me. It was the venue.
I think this marriage might work.
Yeah, I mean, she's still here. I mean, she's still giving me smooches and shit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
All right.
So yeah, that's it. Anybody else go to any shows?
Haven't been able to.
Yeah. I saw a show that Carnifex headlined. I did not see them because I don't like them, but mainly went for Suffocation. Devourment also played. I was not super familiar with them other than like I know they're one of the like big slam bands, which is not really my preferred subgenre of death metal. And it was at a venue where I live that also, they don't overbook tickets, but they definitely overbook bands, because maybe that's a story I can tell a little bit later when we get to one of the main topics of the show. But it was like, it started at like 4:30 and went to 11 because they just have so many fucking bands play.
No.
But
No, 4:30 is entirely too early.
yeah, so I was like, we'll get there at 6. I don't care about the opening bands. We still got there. It was only halfway into the first band set.
No fucking way.
Holy shit.
So that was fun. I mean, Suffocation, they fucking rip, as I assume they always do. I've seen them twice within the past year, and they've been great both times. So at least there was that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned in the Discord, I think, I saw them a long time ago. Early, mid-2000s, I guess. They were fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So,
they put on a good live show.
yeah, hell yeah.
Still ripping. Chris, good segue. What is your preferred genre of metal there?
So of death metal, I would say I definitely lean towards technical. I mean, I would easily say that probably Necrophagist is my favorite death metal band of all time, and they kind of started that early 2000s wave of the neoclassical technical death metal that became very popular at the time with bands like Obscura and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome because I got to see it happen in real time. Like, I was a fan of Necrophagist as they were putting out the 2 albums that they put out before the main guy quit and became an engineer at BMW. Yeah, Cryptopsy, Necrophagist, that was definitely more what I was into when I was super into death metal.
Okay, so that also begs the question then, is death metal your genre, your subgenre? Is that it, or is there something, do you have others that you dip into?
I would say I probably like black metal more than death metal, but if I were to say like my favorite like subgenre of metal is kind of just like noisy technical grindcore, which is a very, very small sub genre of music.
Okay.
Which, I mean, definitely figured into like picking a topic to talk about tonight. A lot of my favorite bands are just some band that put out one album 20 years ago, so it's kind of hard to do a top 3 for me. And then conversely, I did think about Cannibal Corpse, and it's like I don't want to listen to 16 albums, and I'm not going to make them do that either.
Look, I would have done it, but that would have been tough. That would have been tough.
Chris did pick our top 3 for me this week. Chris, would you like to introduce this band and tell us your history with this band?
So this is a band out of Italy called Fulci. I don't know if either of you were familiar with them prior to this.
I'd come across them before.
Yeah, so my history actually goes back to the first time I saw Suffocation back in, it was like November or December of last year. Um, it was, the headliner was supposed to be Morbid Angel. At a certain point, the guy decided, I think he has drug problems or something like that. So Morbid Angel got taken out of the headlining spot and got replaced with the band I Am Morbid, which is a band that plays Morbid Angel songs and has more original members than the actual Morbid Angel.
Incredible.
Yeah, so some true metal shit.
That's really, yeah.
Yeah. But Suffocation was on that bill, and I was like, I want to go. There's this band, Fulci. Like, obviously, I'm a huge horror fan, so I like get what they're going for with the name and all that. And so that was the first time I listened to them, because I was just like listening to the other people on the bill, trying to see if there was anything else worth listening to, or if I should just show up for the last hour. And this is kind of what I was talking about with a venue that books way too many bands. So this was like a 6-band thing. All of their equipment was backlined.
Mm-hmm.
Fulci played first, and they have a visual element where they have a projector screen and a projector, but they were so close to the front of the stage because of everything being backlined,
Yep.
that the projector was like a 24-inch by 24-inch thing, halfway projected onto the drummer that
Beautiful.
no one could see. And that part sucked, but it was kind of a cool show because every band was like blitzing through their set just to make sure that the I Am Morbid got a chance to play songs.
Yeah. Amazing. What does their visual consist of? I mean, I assume it's just Fulci movies.
Yeah, it's just like montage, as far as I could tell, montage of Fulci movies and shit.
It's just mainly gore,
yeah.
eye wounds.
Yep.
Eyeballs.
Lots of
That's
that.
it. Okay. All right. Dan, had you heard them before?
Yeah, I'd come across them. I think maybe even played a few of the songs, but yeah, nothing I dipped into, you know. But
Right.
I did this time because that's what Chris chose, and that's what we fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that, yeah, I had bumped into them before. And there's nothing about them that I hated by any means, and I'm not here to tell you that I dislike them. But I'm going to tell you that they frustrated the shit out of me.
Wow.
Like, big time. I've been more focused on this than the main discussion of tonight's show. And I'll tell you why.
Tell us. Go off,
Because
King.
they have, though, get ready, strap in. They have such good, like, power and control, and they're very heavy, of course. But they do this thing. The thing that sets them apart, really, is the samples and stuff. You get a sample and some synth maybe at the beginning of a song, and then you get some samples and some synth maybe at the end of a song. But they are too cowardly to put those things in the real songs. And I'm saying cowardly. They need to do it. Yeah, that's right.
I will not say cowardly for other reasons that we'll talk about, but yeah, it is kind of interesting because they do have their album Exhumed Information.
Yes.
I'm
going to talk about this.
Yeah, go.
Well, no, go. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say it's like it is kind of the perfect example of not mixing because it essentially is 2 different albums.
That's why I was so fucking mad. Because I listened to the first couple records, and they're just straight, the death metal thing. And it's good. They're very good at it, of course. But then they tease me with these fucking awesome samples and the music from these retro horror movies that I love so much. And every time I would hear that, I'd go, that's really what I'm wanting. That's really what I want right now. Like, surely we can put them together. And then so I get to that record, and I'm like, will it happen? Will it happen? And then they start to have synth, like, more. And I'm like, oh, this is original. I could tell, like, this is new. This isn't a sample. But then it's just synth. And the songs go and go and go, and it's just synth. I think there's one where there's like some guitar, a Phantasma, I think, where it's like a little heavier, but it's kind of slow. And I was so fucking furious because those tracks are like, imagine those with some of the brutality. Like, that would be awesome. I just, part of the reason for me is I've listened to so much of this black metal, death metal, grind, whatever you want to call all this stuff. I've listened to so much of it over the years that I get kind of tired of just the heavy. Like, I like there to be just a little bit more, which is why I'm so into prog, I think. Not to be that asshole, but a little bit. And because, and I know, like, these guys are clearly capable. There's no question. They can pull off some crazy shit, but they're really just going for power, which I respect that. There's some speed and power, and that's like really their thing. But there's good atmosphere in these samples, and if they could just combine those elements, this would maybe be my favorite band. I mean, like, they could, or they would at least be a fucking contender. Like, they would be way up there.
Yeah.
But they are just that. I hope they're listening. You're cowards. Do it. Just try it. Just try it.
It was a note on my end too. It was like, yeah, I wish they would push a little more of that into the sound clips and what they were using on exhumed information.
Well, let me be the devil's advocate on this and tell you why I think it's a good thing that they don't necessarily mix those that much. I think it's a good thing because they still do have it on their albums, which does set them apart somewhat.
Yeah,
that they are doing
totally
these
agree.
other things. Why I would be hesitant to having them mixing it into their just straight up death metal songs more is because that is the first step into, we're no longer a death metal band. We are a progressive death metal band, and that's not what I want from them.
But this is what makes the death metal thing so frustrating to me. Like, okay, you must know Abigail Williams, the band Abigail Williams.
Yes.
You know them? That fucking first EP, Buried Heart, I think is what it's called. They are fucking amazing black metal, the fastest drumming, so heavy, and there's amazing breakdowns, like hardcore style breakdowns. So good. And all I ever saw online was these fuckheads going, take out the breakdowns and it might be good. Go fuck yourself. It's awesome. That, I'm telling you, that Buried Heart EP, I think that's what it's called. Check that shit out if you haven't heard it. That's my argument for Fulci putting that stuff in there. It doesn't take away from the band. I think it elevates. It would elevate them. Yes, they would lose the meatheads who are like, oh, but it's not real death metal. I don't want them around. Bye.
Another counter argument to that.
All right.
There are straight up rap songs on their newest
That's
album.
True. Yes, that's true.
That's most people's biggest complaint about it, is how hip hop heavy some of their stuff is. And I will admit that it's weird. I think it works for them, but certainly not cowardly if you're going to do something like that. I think the metal community is certainly more accepting of synth than they are of just straight up having a rapper on one of your songs.
The rap doesn't bother me in the slightest. Truly, it doesn't. I was, you hear that and you're like happy to hear something different, I think, because they do tend to just grind away at the same sort of idea song after song. And I get that's what a lot of death metal people want to hear. But maybe that's why it's not my preferred genre. But I will also tell you this, and by the way, I'm not trying to really shit on them. This is just my frustration. I'm glad you picked them. I completely lost the point I was trying to make. What was I saying? The rap thing. I don't know. I think we don't need we don't need more death metal bands. There's so many doing it. I think it would be more interesting for them and they would have more value to me if they did something that was just a little bit different. That's really the point I'm trying to make. That being said, it was fun to listen to them and I love the vibe on their albums. I would see them.
Did you listen to the new Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats record last year?
I didn't.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
So they their last year they released an album where they basically created a giallo themselves. So it has, as you go through the album, the killer's on the phone talking to the girl. That's the whole concept of the album. It is supposed to be like a full movie.
That sounds awesome.
So, yeah, it was. I mean, they started out. I mean, it mixes all sorts there because they just love Italian horror so much. Just for that record, I don't know if you go back to like their first album, you would. I don't know. You might dig it, but they were a little more like Sabbathy almost. Mm-hmm. But then they released this album last year, and it was full. It's a full giallo movie. So.
Are you trying to tell me that that's what I need instead of bitching about Fulci?
When I listen to this, and that your complaint is kind of not complaint, but I was like, yeah, why don't they throw a little more of that in there? You know, to break it up a little bit. And I was like, yeah, well, that's just not their thing, okay. And then I was like, oh man, you know, Uncle Acid did this last year. And I was like, I guess if I want that, I could go to Uncle Acid and listen to that record. So I get where both of you guys are coming from now.
Yeah. Well, let me just explain where I'm coming from with my love of them. Because as I said, like, brutal death metal has never really been my thing. Especially if it goes past that and into slam. Like, I can listen to some songs, but it's not something I'm really going to seek out. But I, for similar reasons as you, DK, got tired of listening to the same thing. For a long time, I was pretty just disillusioned with death metal in general. All of the technical bands sound the same. All of the brutal bands sound the same. Mm-hmm. But when I was listening to the Fulci, and the first album I listened to was Tropical Sun in preparation to see if I would want to watch them, they struck the perfect balance for me of being fun without winking or being like, oh, this death metal's stupid. Like, look at how funny we are being a brutal death metal band, because they do have things that are funny and I think are intentionally supposed to be funny, but I never really get that wink from them. So for me, they're just like a very fun, heavy, brutal death metal band. There are maybe some moments, but yeah, for the most part, I would agree. Like, yeah, they seem to be playing it fairly straight. But when you mix it with the atmospheric stuff they're doing, yeah, it does work. It definitely works. And also not being like super serious, like, no, this is the most important thing.
No.
It's an almost wink. It's not like Death Clock.
Right. Yeah, yeah. This is not Death Clock, no. But every so often, like, you'll hear a noise or there'll be something in the music where I go, I've been in writing sessions where, like, we do this as a joke for ourselves. Mm-hmm. This is for us.
I think the Italianness also helps deflect a little bit. They can get away with more.
Sure.
Reading lyrics, you smirk a little bit if you went in and read lyrics.
Well, so that's something to mention, is that all of their albums are sort of concept albums based on Fulci movies, which to me sort of like adds a level of remove to where like these fucked up lyrics are not as bad because they're basing them on something. It's like if you listen to like Necropedophile by Cannibal Corpse, you're like, okay, Chris Barnes just like sat down and decided to write that.
Yeah, you're totally right. This is a good point. It gives the lyrics like a context that makes it more fun, and you don't feel as weird about listening to someone get fucked with a broken bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a really good point.
DK said it first, not me.
Speaking of, before we get into the top three, do we want to give our top three Fulci movies, since we're talking about the maestro himself?
Oh, did you guys do that?
I fucking did.
I didn't, but I can.
Oh, we don't have to. I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, let's do it.
Oh, I was talking to Dan, but fuck Dan.
I got one too.
Keeping in mind that this is kind of you weren't prepared for this.
Yeah.
Chris, go ahead. All right, now GK, you're ready. Go ahead.
My number 3 favorite. Oh, should I just give all three? I'll just give all three.
Yeah, just give all three.
Number 3 for me. Look, I love The Psychic. I think It's a little fancier. It's a little more elegant. There's a bit of a mystery to it, but it's still very Fulci. So Psychic number 3 for me. I know that's not like a popular choice, but it is my choice. Number 2, Zombie, because it's zombie. A shark fights a zombie, and there's great eye wounds, and there's such good kills, and there's such good zombie makeup, and it just
Sharks.
Yes, it's so good. So yeah, Zombie. But for me, it is without question. There is no question to be had. There's no discussion to be had. City of the Living Dead, number 1 with a bullet. It has to be, dude. It's got everything. It's a nightmare. It's got such imaginative visuals, and it looks so good. The story is awesome. Puking up your own guts. There's so much cool stuff. Man, that movie's so good. It has such atmosphere. It's City of the Living Dead. People should be seeing that for sure.
Hell yeah.
Chris, what do you got?
So, I mean, pretty much the same, just different order. Because, honestly, like, I haven't seen that many Fulci movies. It seems like of the Italian greats, he's the one I would click with the most. But I think my distaste for Italian horror in general has kind of kept me from really digging into his stuff. But I would just go 1, 2, 3, Zombie, City of the Living Dead, and New York Ripper. Or, maybe Warriors of the Year 2072. We'll throw that in there just to be different.
Sure.
All right. Give me number 1, The Beyond. I love that movie. It just fascinates me every time I watch it.
I watched it recently. Yeah, it is
great.
great.
Number 2, New York Ripper. Fucking love it. Gets better every time I see it. 3, I think is City of the Living Dead as well, but really close to Zombie right there. I could go either way. So,
Gotcha.
And like I said, I haven't seen everything yet.
You mentioned you were watching Conquest, which I had seen. It's been a while though. Like I remember, like a woman getting ripped in half.
Yeah, it's at like the 5-minute mark.
That's in that movie, right? Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it.
It's a weird one.
It's not amazing, if I remember correctly.
it's there's some good stuff there in the beginning, but yeah, it gets kind of towards the end. But yeah, beyond New York Ripper, and I'd say City of the Living.
Okay, perfect.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't like this dislike of Italian horror. By the way, I just have to be on the record.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy for you to have your opinion, and that's wonderful. but I love, and I'm more of an Argento guy myself, just personally. But and I love Bava. I mean, I love these boys. They're my boys. I will watch the worst Italian shit that there is. It's for some reason it's become like a comfortable genre where you can just turn it on. I don't know, anytime. It doesn't matter.
I will just say that perhaps I am too pedantic and hung up on the details of the plot to fully enjoy Italian movies, because it is extremely evident that the directors and writers were not hung up on either of those things.
Absolutely understood. And there's no defense for that. You're totally right.
Yeah, I think I might keep you in mind for another show around spooky season, Chris.
Hell
Piss
yeah.
you off.
Oh,
hell no.
You said yes first. Chris, top 3 for me. Fulci, the band. Give it to us, dude.
Man, I think number 3, I'm going to go with Eye Full of Maggots from Tropical Sun. It's 2 minutes and 17 seconds. This is the song when I first heard it. Get to the part where the singer is just doing a bunch of pig squeals. I laughed out loud in a good way, in a joyous way. It's just a heavy fucking song. One of the last riffs, there's like just a very chuggy riff, which is not a descriptive thing when you're talking about Fulci at all, because that's all of their riffs, but just a heavy ass riff with some reverb on the snare. It sounds fucking cool, and love the ridiculous pig squeals.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. There will be moments when listening to these records where there would be some laughs out loud for sure, and like not making fun of them in any way. Just like I think joyous is the right word. There's some real joy when they pull some of these things out. So yeah, I totally get what you mean. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and give you my number 3, and that is Splatter Fatality, and that's from Tropical Sun, and that one does also have squeals off the charts. It just made me smile as soon as I heard it, and I like the chorus of that because it's a little bit more. It's like a little bit more like a breakdown. Yeah, Splatter Fatality, pretty good. Love those squeals.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I love the New York Ripper. I'm going to give some love to their newest record from last year, Duck Face Killing. And I'm going Rotten Apple. Because great lyrics.
For me.
So I think there's some good ones on the newer one. So reviewed, when I looked it up, it wasn't as accepted as Tropical Sun. I think Tropical Sun is probably considered their best work. So
I would agree that that's the general consensus, but spoiler, I had a hard time coming up with a top 3 that wasn't from Duck Face Killings. I really like it. Okay. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Rotten Apple for me for number 3.
Delicious.
So yeah, number 2 for me, Morbid Lust from Duck Face Killings. I think, if you're into this sort of extreme metal, people won't be surprised if I say, like, lyrics don't really fucking matter to me that much. As long as they're not saying anything that's, like, morally objectionable, I don't really care. But in the bridge, he very clearly says masturbate to orgasm. Excited spectators masturbate to orgasm. And it's one of the things that just really sticks out to me. I think the lyrics for this album in general, because it's based on the New York Ripper, it has that very gritty 42nd Street 70s, 80s New York feel to it, which I feel gives it a little bit more of a distinct character from something like Tropical Sun, which is all about zombies, which is, well-tread territory for extreme metal. But yeah, just another heavy-ass song with some heavy-ass lyrics.
Yep. Very good. Yeah, I didn't do so much with the lyrics myself. I mean, I caught a few and I looked at a couple. But yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, yep, that's what I expected to see. I don't really need to investigate too much. All right, my number 2 is Feeding the Undead, and that is on Opening the Hell Gates, which I think that's their first full length, right?
Yeah.
That one has also a really good squeal pattern, like really good. But I do love, there's a sample from City of the Living Dead. But also there is a really good clean guitar in there that adds, and it's like, it goes right into what I was saying. Like, if we could just have another layer here of a little bit more texture, a little more flavor, I think it would elevate this whole thing to a whole other level. And that song has just a touch of it. And I think that pushes it pretty far. That goes a long way for me. So yeah, Feeding the Undead, pretty cool little song.
Hell yeah.
Well, DK, you do talk about their other side. So my second one would be number 2, Child.
Oh, yeah.
I know Glass is very popular from Exhumed Information from 2021. I just think that one sounds the coolest to me. But, yeah, and, I like the change up. I mean, I'm kind of wondering. I watched Conquest last night. That's a very kind of trippy, medieval trip, like acid trip almost. What if they go kind of psychedelic for that? Would you be down with that?
I am on board for anything they want to try. It's just my fear, again, is I don't want to be one of those metal fans that's like, keep putting out your first album over and over again. But I would like them to maintain the character of the band that got me on board with them in the first place. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to do, to innovate while, remaining true to what got you started. But I would be open to, it would be cool if they did an album that is based on one of his non-horror films. That would be fucking awesome.
But yeah, Child. I think it works. I think TV Crimes is
Yep.
Is it a person or
So,
a band that they worked with?
That was the one thing that kept me from selecting any of those songs, is that I'm like, I kind of feel like that is someone in their band that they're just, giving their project a separate name because they have not done anything that is separate from Fulci. But on the off chance that it is like a completely separate person, I was like, I don't know if it's really fair to pick a song that is like 50-50 this band and another band, but I don't know. I feel like it is someone in their band.
That's a fair assumption.
Hey, I liked it. So
No,
fuck you,
those
Chris.
tracks are really good, but they're not heavy and they just don't sound like Fulci. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I liked that.
But don't use that against me in my argument. Strike that.
Where are we at? Chris, are we ready for your
Chris,
number
number
one?
Yeah. Number 1, Maniac Unleashed from Duckface Killings.
Wow.
This is a song that I can listen to on repeat. I think the chorus of it is so fucking catchy. It's one of their songs where they sort of get into like a little bit more of a melodeath sound, but it is still just extremely heavy. Great lyrics about, fucking going to porn theaters on 42nd Street. This is the one that leads directly into the rap song Knife, and I think it does so beautifully. It's just, when Spotify Wrapped comes, there's no way that this will not be my number 1 most played song because I just fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a good album, dude. I like I said, I like Duckface Killings.
It's a fun movie too. I mean, if people haven't seen New York Ripper,
Yeah. And so
what are you doing?
I mean, this song is all just about like the concept of like a cop that's doing all this fucked up shit. Somehow ends up being just more visceral than if you're talking about, like some Tomb of the Mutilated zombies eating each other out type stuff.
Sure.
Because it is like within the realm of reality, even though it's based on a movie. But yeah, that's my number 1, Maniac Unleashed.
All right. Well, my number 1 is from Duckface Killings, but I don't know. You maybe could guess. I'm going with it's all in Italian, so you'll forgive me. But Il Miele del Diavolo,
Fuck yeah.
the Devil's Honey. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know what
so
to tell you.
good.
Like I think this is their best song. The vibes. It starts with that synth, and it's kind of like going back and forth, and then there is some guitar in there, so it totally counts. And there's the saxophone.
Yeah.
But I do listen to a lot of bands that employ the saxophone, but this version of the saxophone seems, and I'm not trying to trash it, but it seems a little less controlled. It seems a little less perfect.
Yeah.
But it's perfect. I mean, that makes it perfect for this track and for this band. There's something about this, just the vibe. I mean, I'm going to keep saying vibes because that track is all vibes. It's not heavy at all, but that doesn't matter to me at all. Like this will go.
It's a little heavy.
I guess I will put this on playlists. This will come back, and some of these other tracks too will. I will listen to some of these. I will listen to the new album when it comes out or whatever. I will continue to listen to Fulci. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I will say that if I hadn't put that like self-imposed restriction of no TV crimes, this would be my number 2. It is a great instrumental track. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess it comes down to good old Dan. Number 1, top 3 for me. It's about me, not you. You will find all the number 1s on the official DK and Dan Spotify list, so go check that out. My number 1 is Chris's number 3, Eyes. Eye Full of Maggots off of Tropical
Hell
Sun
yeah.
2019.
Beautiful.
It's just what they're all about, man. I mean, you listen to that song and you're like, that's what this band is. That's what they're going to do. That's what they like doing. And God damn it, I think they're going to give it to you if they put out 20 albums. That's what you're going to get. So no matter how much we argue that they should throw in more bits or more synth.
Yeah, they should have more comedy bits in this records.
Yeah, more
For sure.
jokes.
I want more bits.
What's
But
the
that's what you
deal
get.
with eyeballs?
But yeah, man, just full on beefy chugs. You know, just that's man shit right there, dude. Like, if you got young sons, you should be playing this shit at least once a day for them.
Once a day. Give it to them with their vitamins. Their Flintstones
Yeah.
vitamins.
A little vitamin and Fulci in the morning.
A fucking glass
Fuck.
of milk.
And throw New York Ripper on in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You're a good dad.
That'll put some fuzz on the kiwis.
Fulci is currently on tour. I believe tonight they are in Nashville, Tennessee. So go
Hell
check them
yeah.
out.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go see them on this tour so that I can actually see what their stage show is supposed to look like. And the last time I saw Cannibal Corpse, I had it here a second ago. Don't know what happened to it. I still have the ticket. But was, I want to say 2006 with Dying Fetus and Necrophagist. So it'll be good to see them. Not a huge... I don't like municipal waste, but lots of people do, so, you know.
They're fun.
That's a pretty good lineup. Cannibal Corpse, Fulci, and Municipal Waste.
Sure.
That's a good
I'd buy a
time.
ticket. I don't think they're hitting our fair city.
Yeah, they're
DK.
skipping my state as well, so...
That's sad.
Yeah, you know, I looked. I mean, I'm sure there's some other stuff that I'll be joining you for, so...
I want to see Blood Incantation, okay? I really do.
I'm not bringing that up. I'm
Listen,
talking about a show in October.
Let's put it at 25% chance on this.
You give me 40. Give me a 40.
Let's go to 30 and we'll be happy with that.
Do I need to send an email? Look,
Maybe,
I'll tell
maybe.
you this much. I'm 2 hours away. I'm leaving at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, okay? Blood goes on at 9:30. That's all you need to be there for.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I got Penny Smasher. I feed him some McDonald's.
My
He's
boy.
good.
I would love to see him again.
He's going. And then we'll see you the week after that.
Oh, yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, Chris, thank you for making us dive into Fulci. Was that the first guest that picked a top 3 for me?
Yes.
I think that's how it should be.
Yes.
We need
Because
to
we,
have a guest.
we told Bones and then we just excluded Eric. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the guest should continue to pick, or is that too dangerous? Is that too much power? Because this could have been bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, not everyone is going to be as like conscientious and obsessing over what
Sure.
is good for the show. I did think about that a lot. As
And
you
I
guys
appreciate it.
know in the chat, I was like, is it okay to do a death metal band, or are you guys going to hate your fucking lives for 2 weeks? But it's like,
I think that's just all part of the fun of the show, though, you know?
but would it be fun if you absolutely hated it and had to tell the person that?
But I'm that type of guy that's like... But I'm like, all right, let's keep grinding here. Like,
Uh-huh.
all right, I got one right now that I'm going through, maybe for another episode that I'm listening to. So we'll see. DK might know what that band is. He might have them on a recommendation. They might have a new album that came out last week.
Creed?
Maybe so. Creed? Did they put out a new record?
No.
No.
They're trying to determine if they want to do music. All right, what do we want to do next, boys? That was top 3 for me. Fulci, check them out. On tour now. Check out Duckface Killing. It came out last year. Good shit. If you're into Fulci you and chugging fucking death metal, you'll love
Chugging and fucking, dude.
Chugging fucking and Fulci, dude.
You want to do those singles?
Yeah, let's do those singles. DK, hit me with what you got this week. What are you listening to?
Well, this is, I think, a couple weeks old at this point, but I wanted to cover it on the show because that's what this show is for. And that is Between the Buried and Me, Things We Tell Ourselves in the Dark. Have you gentlemen listened to this track?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah. So
A few times.
I went on my typical journey where the first time I heard it, I was like, what are they doing? What is this? What decision is this that they've made? It's like Faith No More. I don't really know. Yeah, I didn't really understand why they would go that way, and I wasn't sure if I liked it. And then I listened to it a bunch more times, and the Spotify DJ was like, "Hey, you like these guys? Listen to this song," and it has worked its way in. And now I'm prepared to say that I think that song fucking rules. It's not my norm. It's not my norm. I mean, it's definitely different, but that's Between the Buried and Me, like always making me like new shit, dude. I love those guys.
Yeah. So let me tell you, this ties into our conversation about Fulci. Silent Circus, formative album for me.
Yep.
I think I may have listened to whatever their album After Colors was once, and it jumped off because
why do we have the same trajectory? I did the same thing.
they fundamentally are not the band that put out Silent Circus.
Mm-hmm.
They were a heavy band that is no longer heavy. So it's not like this song in particular, I'm not like, oh, this is terrible. It's just, it's not what I was on board for back in 2006 or whenever Silent Circus came out. So
do you like Alaska?
No, but at the time when it came out, it seemed like that's just a diversion. Like they're going to get back to what they do.
Right.
And then they put out that cover album. And then they put out
with
Colors.
Bicycle. Yeah.
Which I remember liking Colors, but it's like, like I said, just not what I signed up for,
Yeah. I think Colors is pretty damn good, actually. I think Alaska being my favorite record of theirs. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Silent Circus is amazing. Anyway, this track, Things We Tell Ourselves in the Dark, I was initially like, maybe I'll continue to not really listen to them, but I think I will be listening to the album.
Yeah, definitely caught my attention. I hate Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
Fucking cannot stand them, dude.
Not a fan either.
Co-signed.
Just gotta say it. Yep.
But the last album they put out, Life, something with life in it, they go full Faith No More. And I'm like, I love it. I'm like, where is this? And every Avenged Sevenfold fan is like, that shit sucks. I'm like, that's great. And whenever you sent me this DK, I was like, that reminds me of that, and I'm on board. So
hell yeah.
I hope this album is like this. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We might cover it on the show. You never fucking know.
Hey, gotta respect a heavy-ish band that's been doing it as long as BT Bam. So
yeah,
gotta give them their flowers.
Sure. Next,
right.
You got something, Dan? Anybody?
Yeah, the Deftones, Chino Marino and crew has finally decided to hit us with My Head is a Mountain. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. That's 5 years. That's all you can muster up. But it's good. I love it. Deftones is one of my favorite bands, man. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't know.
Because they've been there forever and they...
I don't know. There's just something... That mix...
They have a factor to them that is hard to explain. And they are not one of my favorite bands, but they are a band where I could turn on any album and go, yeah, this is fine. I'm into this. This is a vibe. Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, it's here. Private Music will be out August 22nd. You'll hear it on this show. We're covering it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy they're back. They're fucking playing arenas. They got signed in 1989 by Madonna off of Maverick Records. And they're finally playing arenas in 2025, which is way overdue. So I'm so happy that the new kids are discovering and the old schools are coming together. So September, I'll be in St. Louis for the show. A monster lineup of the Barbarians of California, Idols, and the Deftones. That's a fucking Saturday night, guys. Like, god damn. Check it out. It's good. 2 minutes. I want more. I'm ready for the album. So check it out. It's good. It's good. Quick, easy.
That's fucking awesome.
Chris.
Hell yeah. Well, does this segment have a name, or is it just like
Singles, baby.
Singles, baby.
My single is Mouth Eats Mouth by the band Destroyer.
Them Oklahoma City boys.
That's right. So if I had my denim jacket with all the patches on it, I would show you that there is a Destroyer patch on it, and I made it myself. This is a very obscure band that put out their last album in 2007, which
I was going to ask you about that.
So
That's huge.
Their last album, Littered with Arrows, from 2007, was on the Decibel Top 40. Get to the beginning of the second song on that album, and you will immediately know whether you were on board with this or not, because the vocalist is very distinct. He unfortunately passed away in 2016. This band, like a lot of bands, reformed because there's an independent label called Wax Vessel that is putting out a lot of this music on vinyl. And a lot of these bands that they're like, hey, can we release your old shit? It gets them thinking like, oh, let's write some new music. So that's how you get this 18-year break between their last record and this new EP called Void. The song I chose is Mouth Eats Mouth. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, just some heavy, technical, weird music. Very interesting guitar solo. I will say that, one of the guitarists, I think, or the bassist stepped up to fill in on the main vocals. Don't like it as much as the original singer, but
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
it works.
Okay.
It is more of a shouty, hardcore type vocal than a metal vocal. But
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it's
very interested in
fucking
this
good.
project, though. Chris, do you think Oklahoma City, do you think any of the success of Chat Pile maybe is in there, or maybe I don't know.
Man, it's
That's
hard
kinda
to
what I
say
thought.
because I lived in North Texas for a long time, which is partially why I know this band. They were like the heavy band in Oklahoma City, so I saw them play with The Locust once and Gaza another time. So just like anytime there was a heavy show in Oklahoma City, this band was on the bill. I really think it's just the whole Wax Vessel thing that's like,
Okay.
we're getting back together.
Yeah, because I know Chat Pile is recently came out and they're starting their cassette company, so I wasn't sure if that bled into that. I mean, I'm sure 2006 Chat Pile has to be influenced by these guys.
Oh yeah, maybe they were some of the teenagers going to these
At that
all ages
shows, yeah.
shows.
Which Chat Pile is just a band that fascinates me more and more each day. Hated it when I first heard it, and now I just can't. I can't fucking stop.
All I can think about is that Chris mentioned North Texas, and that's the part of Texas that wears the hat and the Texas Roadhouse logo. So
Got my,
just think about it.
That's the stupidest thing you've ever said.
Bucky's
But it
koozie
is.
right here.
Hell yeah. But okay, and also the Texas Roadhouse logo, is it supposed to look like a guy wearing a hat and like kind of like pointing? Like, is that on purpose? Or is it just that there's a hat on Texas?
I'm going to have to look this up because I truly don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like a guy wearing a hat and going like this.
You're going to make this fucking guy start Mount Molehill again.
Google
No.
it, please.
I mean, it's just Texas with a hat on.
Yeah, but does it not look like a guy going like like a,
I see that.
you see it?
Yes, I see that. I drove through Texas like 4 days ago.
Did you see the
whole
big hat?
State of Texas.
I assume the hat's really there.
I've seen a lot of fucking Bucky's,
Hell yeah.
Boosies, which I fucking hate. Gives me anxiety every time I go to that fucking. I can't do it.
Why?
Why?
There's too many goddamn people, dude.
Yeah.
It'll calm down a little bit. No, well, probably
No,
not.
no.
Because I was gonna say I've been to the one that's close to you, Dan. Yeah, I was busy, but they originally weren't like tourist destinations. It was just this glimmering mirage in the middle of nowhere. That's a beautiful gas station.
Chris talks about his battle vest where he's got a destroyer patch that he made for himself. There's motherfuckers who probably have all the patches of the Bucky locations on their battle vests, dude.
It's the new Harley Davidson.
We have Bucky's cups in my house, and I've never been to a Bucky's.
You consider
Explain
yourself
that.
goddamn lucky. It's just instant anxiety.
Interesting.
And there's like one every 60 miles in Texas. I'm like,
Now I have been. What's the competitor? We have one.
Wally's.
There's
Wally's.
no
Yeah.
competitor.
Okay, so
fighting
sorry.
words.
No, Wally's really is kind of. I mean, from what I understand, it's kind of a knockout. I don't know who came first, but I've been to one of those on the way to Chicago.
Well, you haven't been to the one out of St. Louis. I got one down there too.
I haven't
Anyway,
been that
what the
way.
fuck are we talking about gas stations for? Over here for
All subs.
tonight, boys.
When's the gas station podcast happening?
DK and
Somebody-
Dan like gas stations.
No, I hate gas stations.
I'm actually kind of an aficionado. Not trying to brag. Like,
I used to we hired this girl and she's like, I love anything that's on the roller at a gas station. And I was like, that's the most unhealthiest thing anybody's
it is
ever
the
fucking
best
said.
way to cook a hot dog.
I kind of understand it, but it's fucked up.
Okay, if you're getting a hot dog, all right. If you're going after
Yeah.
the taquitos or
No, or whatever.
mystery rolls,
7-Eleven.
You don't like taquitos?
Not roller
Listen,
ones.
You grab the hot dog, I'll grab taquitos.
you're a gas station sushi guy, aren't you?
Oh God.
Oh my
Listen,
god!
I'm just saying it's happened, and I've been punished.
Dude. I would hate to go to Vegas with you.
Have you,
You
There's
would
so
love
much
it,
money.
man.
depressingly eaten a gas station sushi roll in your car by yourself?
You think I haven't done that recently?
Dan, I'm loaded on fucking gas station sushis. We're putting 2,000 on red 23. Let's go.
Yep, and we win. Our lives are forever changed.
Cocaine hookers.
You're welcome.
We're here tonight to bring it back to kind of a dead format, man. Do they still write songs? Yeah, I guess so. Post Malone wrote a fucking song for the Spider-Man movie. We're going to do top 5-ish songs written specifically for movies.
Top 5.
You guys want to do the top 5, or you just want...
Listen, if you want me to make some decisions that are going to anger everyone, I can do that. But I don't have mine in order.
I am very interested to see where this goes.
And I just have a list of ones that I like, to be quite honest with you. It's
Yeah.
like 10.
10? Okay. I got like 6. I could do more, though. I'll tell you that much. I could do more.
Should we name one until someone has the same? No, don't do that.
No. I don't... The other shows do, like, well, that's my number 1. Let's talk about that later. See, like, Chris had his number 3 was my number 1 for the top 3 for me. And I didn't say shit.
Let the man talk.
That. Yeah, give him his fucking time. I don't want to conjoin it up like a fucking weird Exodus album cover. I think we threw around. We're gonna open up the machinery here and look at the gears. We threw around like a few things with Chris here. We love this guy. We love his podcast, Dead Formats.
Yep.
And I think we had one thing going. It got a little muddled, and then we came to songs from movies. So,
because here's the thing is, my love of extremely obscure things does not stop at movies. It extends to all aspects of my life. So I do hope you guys do that category with someone else. It's just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
that might be a Dan and DK special, to be completely honest. To be honest with you, I thought that when we started this show, I was like, man, I got fucking guests for days. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty here, DK, I don't know.
You got bones.
We got bones for
From
days.
now on.
No, I got it. We got listen. I got a lot of people that could come. So just
You need to
chill.
Chip in here, brother.
What do you mean chip in?
I'm just kidding.
All right,
At the
come
time
on.
of this
He's
recording,
messing
the last episode was DK chipping in.
Thank you, sir.
What recording was that?
Oh, well, I guess the last one was just YouTube, but the one before that was Eric.
Oh, our Swedish episode with Eric. Check
I
his
love that,
side
man.
project out and check out all those fucking badass Swedish bands.
His solo project is good. If you like black metal, if you like
Did you listen to it?
atmospheric black metal, yeah, I did. You will like
I
it.
thought it was really good too. I meant to put that in the Discord with him.
Whoops. Sorry, Eric. We love you.
We love you, Eric. Life comes at you, dude, and you're like, I need to do that, and then you got like bills to pay. So it's fucking terrible. I wish I could watch movies and listen to music all the time. But songs specifically made for movies. We're gonna start in on that, and in the words of Aerosmith, you don't want to miss a thing.
This category is going to be like Armageddon, isn't it?
All my picks are from Armageddon. Folks.
Fuck yeah.
It's a Criterion movie, okay?
It is.
I'm gonna start off first. Let's do 5, okay? Let's do 5.
I'll do what I want, Dan.
I have a solid like 1 and 2, and then everything else is kind of in there. And gentlemen, I'm going to 1980, and I'm going to a singer named Shelley Duvall,
Cool.
and I'm going to "He Needs Me" from Popeye.
Oh, shit. I'm pretty
Really?
sure Murph from the Weekly Podcast Massacre just jizzed
Came.
in his fucking pants right now.
Thank you, Murph. It's a beautiful song, dude. Is she the best person to deliver the song? Maybe not, but I love that movie, dude. I think Robert Altman, I believe, is the director,
Yes.
just nails it on set design. I don't know how he didn't win how they didn't win the Oscar that year. They might have, I don't know. But Popeye has always been near and dear to my heart, of course, with Robin Williams playing it in 1980. A lot of songs in that movie, almost a musical. But Shelley Duvall does deliver "He Needs Me, He Needs Me." I believe this is in the restaurant/bar and all that stuff. But yeah, it's always been near and dear to my heart, and I enjoy that song. So there you go. There's my number 5. Let's start it off with.
Hell yeah.
Let's get weird tonight.
Continuing a through line from another podcast that we were on months ago. This is a Reddit fact that gets posted every week, is that the Popeye village is still exists in, I want to say, Malta.
Today I learned.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. There's my number 5. I'm starting it off weird. This could go anywhere. This is why I like this.
Okay. My number 5 is 2 songs. I'm making up my own
Oh,
rules.
shit.
My number 5
damn.
is tied with Are You Ready for Freddy from the Dream Master and the Maniac Cop rap from Maniac Cop Part 2.
Wow.
Any questions?
Well, Karan Howard just jizzed in his pants.
I hope he did. Listen, there's this whole genre of rap songs from these movies at a certain time from a certain time, and they're
Yep.
usually really fun. Yeah, and these are both like super fun. Robert Englund literally raps. That's really good. As Freddy, by the way. Unlike Nightmare on My Street, where they got an impersonator, that's bullshit. Sorry, Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean that one is disqualified because they got
Not for a movie.
like a cease and desist for that.
Have you seen the video? I'm sure you
I have.
I fucking love it. And I love that you have known this. God damn it. You're the right guy for this.
I mean, yeah, Dan does a pretty good Will Smith impression. So
Oh, let's hear it, Dan.
It's true. No, we're all right.
give us a welcome to Earth, bitch.
Please.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
Does he say bitch in the movie? I thought it was just welcome to Earth. And then the
No,
bitch
he-
was the punch.
No, he says bitch and then he punches him. When's the
You
last
sure?
time you got down on your ID4, dude? It should have been
Pretty recently. No, I
Yeah,
showed it to Zora
should
for
have
the
been.
first time.
on 4th of July.
Yeah, it was like the second or third. Yeah. We really did watch it. I don't remember him saying bitch.
Welcome to Earth, bitch. Ta.
Welcome to Earth, Independence Day quote.
This is a beautiful pic, DK.
In the
And
movie, shut up. In the movie Independence Day, Will Smith's character, Captain Stephen Hiller, delivers the iconic line, "Welcome to Earth," after punching an alien in the face.
I could have swore to the Underlord that he said bitch.
I believe he then says, "Now that's what I call a close encounter."
I like bitch better.
Reddit, Mandela effect.
I love it
could have
too.
sworn Will Smith said, "Welcome to Earth, motherfucker."
No.
Well, anyway,
Wow, my whole life is
either
come
way,
off the tracks.
Will Smith is disqualified. We're talking about Are You Ready for Freddy and Maniac Cop rap.
Thank you.
Yep. Chris,
He does not say bitch.
I'm vindicated.
He punches and says welcome to Earth.
Catharsis.
Yeah. Unlike Freddy, I am not ready. So, yeah. Let me tell you guys that I agonized over every aspect of being on this show. It was
thank you.
difficult.
I kind of love that you did.
Yeah. I enjoy people's frustration.
And part of that agonization was limiting myself to one song from such a category, which is sort of these dumbass original songs from movies that I just love. And I feel like neither of you are going to know what I'm talking about when I say that my number 5 is the Star Crystal theme from the movie Star Crystal, sung by Stefaniana Christopherson with music by Doug Katsaros. The singer was the original voice of Daphne in Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And this is just a very terrible, might be the word, vocal performance that I fell in love with. It's an amazing song. If you haven't seen the movie Star Crystal, I suggest you go watch it without reading anything about it. But this is sort of, there's a weird Chucky theme from 1988 that wasn't used in the movie. There's a very weird uplifting song at the end of Faces of Death 4, and there's a great theme to The Last Dinosaur. So it's like a category, but I had to go with one. Otherwise, my top 5 would just be terrible songs from movies no one's ever heard of. And my number 5 is the theme to Star Crystal.
Beautiful. Get that on the playlist, Dan.
Yep.
I'm sure it's available.
Not on Spotify.
They're doing it wrong then. What are we? Back to me.
Back
All
to
right,
you.
number 4. All right, let's go let's go to 2009. Let's go to an Academy Award-winning song by Mr. Ryan Bingham and T-Bone Burnett. The Weary Kind from the movie Crazy Heart. The dude won his Oscar finally for this movie. I've seen Ryan Bingham perform this song live. He opened for Mr. Willie Nelson when I seen him live. Great songwriter, this guy. Recently released his own whiskey. I haven't tried that yet. Not well known. You think maybe winning an Oscar would shoot up his career, but he's still playing the clubs and all that, which is good, I think. But his name's Ryan Bingham. He makes some good music. He alt country a little bit, but he did write that song for that movie, and not the best movie. It was all right, but great fucking song. So check it out. The Weary Kind by Ryan Bingham.
Thanks, Dan. Shit, is it me?
It's
me. Holy shit. Now, this is the thing. Like I said, I have like 10 or 11 of these, and I have some like funny ones that people should listen to, but I have some serious ones in quotes. So you've really put me in a place here where I just don't know what to do. So I'm going to say this, my number 4 is simultaneously Beware of the Blob from 1958's The Blob, and also Live and Let Die from Live and Let Die. The James Bond extravaganza starring Roger Moore.
How are they simultaneous?
Because they're both in this slot. They're both number 4, and that's why they're the same.
They're both music.
They're both music, of course.
Beware
Trust
of
me.
the Blob. Fucking
I'm so glad.
great.
I'm not surprised that you know it. But like I
good.
saw that as a kid. I rented the tape of it from the library, and I would be singing the Blob song like on the playground. Like I've known the Blob song since I was a child.
It's
ridiculous. Great. Yeah. It'll get you like the Blob.
That is a wonderful of how I went through this week. This is like the one I told my wife this is what we're doing. So she was kind of like, well, what are some songs like? And I was like, well, actually, this was written for this movie, and this was written for Top Gun, and this was that and that and that. So I'm cooking tacos tonight, and I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something from Roger Miller from Robin Hood. And she was like, oh shit. Like, and she's like got on Spotify and was like, well, he wrote like 3 things for it and blah, blah, blah. So that shit's the shit I've been singing since I still do today. Ooh-la-la-la-la, you know, so I feel you there, DK. Like, yeah, I heard that shit when I was a kid, and I still like, oh, should I listen to it? Like, he needs me. Like, yeah, shit when I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm Shelley Duvall.
I mean, it's tough because
so hot.
There are so many songs that are like inexorably linked to movies, but they weren't written for those movies. And that's what made this such an agonizing process.
You had to do some work. Yeah, you had to do a little bit of research.
But yeah, Beware of the Blob. Whew. I mean,
and
yeah.
is that Paul McCartney of Wings, correct?
Yes.
It is Wings. Credited as Wings, I believe.
Currently number 4 for Mr. Cron Howard's top 5. Live and let die.
Yep.
It is one of the better ones. I don't want to say what my favorite Bond theme is.
No, let's do it. Can we do it?
Tell me.
Dude, Carly Simon, All Day, Every Day.
It's so hard to disagree with you.
You can't.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Because
What's
that's
the
such
song?
a good that's such
Nobody
a good choice.
does it better.
Oh. It is.
Does she do Diamonds
wonderful.
Are Forever?
No.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
It's Diamonds Are Forever.
But I also love Spy Who Loved Me. Guys, the problem is I like most of the Bond themes.
I think Kanye did Diamonds Are Forever.
He's right.
No, that's Diamonds of Sierra Leone.
No,
He
that
used
was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Listen, I'm just saying I might like View to a Kill the most. Maybe.
As Bond?
As favorite Bond theme. Yes. Shut up. But it might change.
Yeah.
What do we think of Denny getting Bond? I think that's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
It's
We're
weird.
We're not a movie podcast.
I agree with Chris. Like, yeah, he's a big name right now, but like, maybe I'm just not seeing it. I hope for the best.
I think this is legit. Sicario, like he's got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
I don't know.
Really? You guys don't. Wow.
His protagonists are very like don't talk. So
Yep.
I'm wondering if Bond is suddenly going to be Ryan Gosling in Drive, which is like
Great soundtrack.
maybe cool, but is that Bond? Who knows?
Bond will have a jacket with a scorpion on the back. Fuck yeah, I actually want that.
He could
Write that down.
The more you're talking, DK, I'm getting harder.
Look, both Ryan Gosling and Bond have killed somebody in an elevator. Isn't that right?
Yeah, so did Old Boy.
Oh, hell yeah. And a bunch of people in a hallway.
Chris, what the fuck is your number
What
four?
are we doing?
I don't know. We're talking about
Gone off
Bond.
the fucking rails tonight. Usually we're pretty like, all right with this show.
So, with my last one, I talked about categories of songs made for movies. I would be remiss if I did not include a hair metal song made for a movie, because it is. I mean, even though we talked about Fulci, hair metal is kind of one of the subgenres of metal that got me into it. And I'm, of course, talking about Wasp's Scream Until You Like It from Ghoulies 2 in 1988. This is one of those ones. Yeah. It's a little bit of a cheat because this was actually written by the band Only Child, and it did appear performed by Only Child in the movie Trick or Treat from 1987. So it was not written specifically for Ghoulies 2, but it was recorded.
No problem.
It was recorded specifically by Wasp for Ghoulies 2. On the 7-inch, it says Scream Until You Like It, parentheses, the theme to Ghoulies 2. And the music video is Blackie Lawless playing with Ghoulies. Yeah, this was a huge thing back then. There's a lot of great hair metal songs to 80s horror movies. This is
Doesn't
one
Critters have one too? Critters has one.
Critters.
Not Critter. Maybe not Critters 1, but like one of the Critters movies. Doesn't it have like a... I could be wrong.
The most famous one I'm thinking of is probably... Well, I don't want to mention them because they might come up.
Oh, shit.
For one of you, I don't know.
Are you a Wasp fan?
Up until very recently.
I mean, this isn't the first time that you've like, I've never heard anybody talk about Wasp,
Dude.
and you've mentioned it like 3 or 4
Wasp?
times throughout our podcasting ordeals that we've done.
The Last Command is a great hair metal album. Ball Crusher,
Right.
Wild Child, Fistful of Diamonds, Sex
yes,
Drive.
he's a Wasp fan, folks.
It's good shit.
All right, I have an update on the Critters situation.
Yes.
All right.
The song "The Power of the Night" by Johnny Steele.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the actor that looks exactly like Tim Curry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's specifically written for the movie Critters, and it's featured prominently in the film as the popular.
Is.
Yeah. And I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but I remember there was a song.
One of the bounty hunters turns into Johnny
Turns
Steele.
into that, like literally turns into that guy. Yeah.
Damn, that's a
Critters
good one. I
rules.
might have put that on here if I had thought about it.
Why didn't I? I'm dumb.
But yes,
You're
You
smartest
know.
guy, no.
it's in the vein of Dream Warriors by Dokken or The Man Behind the Mask by Alice Cooper when he was in his hair metal phase. But yeah, Wasp, Scream Until You Like It. Fucking great.
My number three, Dream Warriors by Dokken.
Hell yeah.
I just side by side with that. He's Back by Alice Cooper. There you go. I'm giving you 2 for every. Okay.
He also got his monster dog
Monster
personality
Girl.
crisis is.
Yes.
But yeah, come on. Dream Warriors, great movie. Dream Warriors, great song. Make some pizza and watch Dream Warriors and enjoy the song, Dream Warriors. And the music video.
It's a cool name, too.
It really is.
Should
And
that be our names group?
The Dream Warriors?
Our group's name?
Nah,
Our names group?
I don't want to dream no more.
Maybe tonight he'll be gone. I don't know, man. That's a good song. Freddy was early horror for me, and so I have a very soft spot for those movies anyway. So Dream Warriors slots right in there with just some of my favorites. Is it the best? No, but does it give me the Coes factor by a million? Yes.
Yeah. And not written for the movie, but also featured as Into the Fire by Dokken in Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yep.
That was your number 3, DK?
That really was my number 3. And I actually had He's Back by Alice Cooper next to it on the list. So I wasn't just saying it because Chris did. I literally had it's there. It's real.
So now bumping it down to number 4.
No,
it's
DK's
3.
been giving us 2s.
I'm doubles.
Yeah. He's allowed to do that. It's his fucking show.
Yeah.
Chris. 3.
Is it really
Right?
my turn? I just talked about Wasp for 20 minutes.
DK talked. Okay.
Dan,
I feel
it's your
like
turn.
Your turn for
Number 3. Gentlemen, I'm going to 1987. Thou shalt not Cry Little Sister by Gerald McMahon. It's fucking, it rules. I love The Lost Boys. Okay? I'll say it. It's one of the movies that defines my childhood and growing up and watching horror and coming all into that, coming of age. And
Much like Corey Haim, you were born to shop.
Oh.
He's wearing a T-shirt that says that in the movie.
I think he borrowed that from his mom. But yeah, man, it's great. I mean, a great fucking soundtrack. Really, if you start looking into the Lost Boys soundtrack, of course, we got the famous saxophone.
I still
believe Tim
I
Capello.
still believe. So that might be on some of your lists. I don't know, but
I don't think that was written for the movie, though.
nah. But it should have. I mean,
That was written for the bedroom.
so I conceived
Yep.
my first child.
We can just turn this off because that's not going to get better than that.
But yeah, man, lyrically, I think it's fucking great. I think it fits in perfectly with the Lost Boys. But yeah, man, just a fucking nostalgia bomb for me there. And the original is the best. Shut up, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'll go as far as to say I think the Manson one sucks.
Yeah.
I'm also not a big Manson fan, so
You're going to see him.
not by choice. My wife bought these tickets and said we are going.
So you're telling me if I buy a blood incantation ticket tomorrow,
It's just going to
for
work.
you,
Those are the rules I have to live by.
can we get married before tomorrow?
Figure it out the paperwork, man.
Are you
where I gotta
allowed
be.
to be married to 2 people in your state?
I'm sure it's fine. Who's
We
going
have
to check?
to be Mormons. I'm not becoming a Mormon. I'm sorry, DK. I'll marry you, but I'm not being a Mormon, all right?
All right. All right.
Mennonite?
They can't do that.
I like the internet, dude. Come on.
I think they have TikTok.
Fuck.
Mennonite listeners chime in.
Yeah. Also, like us on Spotify.
The Mennonites have a TikTok. I'm done. I'm gonna quit all fucking internet.
That's it. Delete the internet. We've done it.
Are we at
Who's
me? Is that where
I think
we're
so.
at? So 3 for me. Let me look at my list.
Didn't we just do 3?
You did.
I did 3.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Chris
Yeah,
is
because you're last. Now
Yeah.
I'm messing up. Good
so, I think I gotta go with James Brown, "Living in America" from Rocky IV. When we had the neighbors over on the recent Independence Day holiday, he was like, "Hey, it's your turn to pick a song." That's the one I picked. It gets you fucking hyped. It's intrinsically tied to that scene in Rocky IV, which is a great scene. And a lot of people talk about, wow, can you imagine what it was like to find out Darth Vader was Luke's father in Empire Strikes Back? I want to see the camcorder video reactions of people finding out that Apollo Creed fucking dies on the canvas because of Drago. What was that like?
Sure.
After this song, this beautiful, beautiful introduction from James Brown.
Yeah. That might have been brutal. Yeah.
James Brown was one of the artists that we used to play whenever my daughter was born, so it was a calm her down.
That is not...
I don't think of that as being calm. Just shrieking.
Maybe it was when she was like 2 or 3, when she was kind of dancing.
A 3-year-old would love
shit.
it to dance around to that. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? That's a 3-year-old's dream.
Right. I mean, it might have been Beatles. I know I played Beatles for the boy, so.
Opeth's Damnation and nothing else for my daughter.
I do have a friend who has like a 1.5-year-old baby that goes fucking crazy for that System of a Down song. The wake up. He fucking loves it. So
Amazing.
maybe, James Brown.
Can we? No, never mind. I'm not even going to suggest that.
Suggest it.
No, I'm not going to suggest it. Let's
Top
move
5
on.
songs for babies. Next episode.
I can't confirm that that's what it was, but maybe. How about my number 2? My number 2, I'll give you once again two tracks. Cry Little Sister, Lost Boys. You've already talked about it. It had to be there for me. Formative as well. And my daughter also. We showed her Lost Boys when she was pretty young. She watched it at the perfect age. She loved it. She wanted this. She got this. What's his character's name? I don't remember the character's name.
Michael.
What's the character? Do you remember his character's name?
Kiefer
The
Sutherland.
actor that played.
Yeah. What's Kiefer Sutherland's character name?
Oh, shit.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The shirt had him on. Oh, it's David, isn't it?
David.
I think so,
David.
yeah.
They're just noodles, Michael.
Michael.
We named our dog Star after the character Star. We love that movie. She has the soundtrack that she listened to a ton. I would hear Cry Little Sister on repeat from her room, and she's like playing with blocks. So for me, that's like, you can't touch it. It's wonderful. And along with that, I think Bones would kill me if I didn't at least have one of these, and that is Not Meant for Me, Wayne Static, Queen of the Damned. I know not written by him, but for I think legal reasons, Jonathan Davis could not perform on the soundtrack, so he did the vocals in the movie, but not the soundtrack, and we got Wayne Static for that. And I think that might be the best of those songs. I did enjoy that soundtrack at the time, for sure. I stayed home from school once just to listen to it.
Hell yeah. It's a good soundtrack.
I like vampires, all right?
Gotta stay home and listen to the Queen of the Damned soundtrack.
I did do that. That's a real thing.
Chris, America used to be great, okay? Not anymore. What are we on?
You're number 2.
My number 2. We are going to 1989, gentlemen, and it is fucking hot as hell in New York City. And you know what? There's one line from this movie that I always agree with. Thank God for the nipple. Because we're going Fight the Power by Public Enemy from Do the Right Thing from 1989. A Spike Lee joint. One of the greatest movies ever made. I love it. Don't try to convince me it's not. But yeah, man. Fucking just lyrically insane for 1989. Hip hop's popping off. Do the Right Thing. I've always loved that movie, so Fight to Power, man.
Hell yeah.
It's a great choice.
Man, number 2. It's a tough one. But I'm going to have to go with Paul Herzog and Paul Delph / Stan Bush. It's unclear. This is the song Fight to Survive from Bloodsport from 1988.
Hell yes.
And I really wanted to pick, because this was a thing, back then where it's like they would just hire some dude to do the whole soundtrack for a film. And for me, Bloodsport is the very definition of a remote drop movie, which is to say you're flipping through channels, you get to this and you drop the remote and you watch the rest of it. And a
100%.
big part of that is the soundtrack. And it just all works so well with, Van Damme, his muscles, Bolo Yeung, his muscles, Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
He gets paralyzed or whatever the fuck, and you just got to fight to survive. It's so good.
It hurts me that I didn't think of that one. Because, I'm just literally the same. Everything he just said, I'm saying it. 100%. Incredible.
This is, if I'm being honest and not trying to put on a front of like, oh, I like these sorts of films, Bloodsport might be a top 5 for me, just in terms of like, I can watch it at any given point. I fucking love it.
Yep.
Hey, Greg, if you're listening, watch Bloodsport, dude.
Fucking watch
Bloodsport. He hadn't seen it, right? Yeah.
You must have been sleeping during that part of the episode.
I think I remember hearing that, and I was mad. You got to see Bloodsport. Come on. Yep, total classic.
Too good.
Too good. All right, it's my number 1, both of them. And listen, I enjoy the band Ghost. I enjoy the Halloween franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Is this their best song ever? Not really. But does it touch something special? A certain place of my body? Yeah, it does. And everyone loves it. Everyone involved. We're all smiling. And so, Hunter's Moon by Ghost for Halloween Kills. I love it. It's for me, it goes into the Halloween rotation now. Around the Halloween time, that's going to be on forever. And number 1, the real number 1, the true king on this list for me, from a little film called The Crow. And it is the song Burned by The Cure. That song, in many ways, has influenced me and touched me over the years, time and time again. It's incredible. I don't know if there's a song that like works better as like a musical representation of the movie, if that makes any sense. And I don't know. I think the song is it's just amazing. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. Movie aside, and look, I love The Crow. I love it. I really do. But the song alone it's so good. So that's me. Number 1, The Crow, Burn.
Hell yeah.
Evil Dies Tonight.
Evil Dies Tonight.
Fire it up! Where are we at? Is it me?
But then they smashed that pinball machine, and I get really sad because I love pinball.
Pinball Dies Tonight.
Pinball Dies Tonight. He ain't getting killed by no ghost.
All right. I think we're back at me for number one.
Yes, please.
Don't look, the shadows breathe. Just paint your face, the shadow smiles. Because, gentlemen, yes, Burn, The Cure from The Crow from 1994 is my number one as well, DK.
Hell yes. I'm
Look
so
at
glad.
that. It's
I'm
so
glad.
good, dude.
It's the best.
Yeah,
I've
it
ripped
really
it off
is.
myself so many times.
It's great. I believe the original comic artist, I forget his Alec. No, I'm thinking of the director's
James
name is-
O'Barr?
Yeah, I think he put a full Cure song that the Crow recites at one point during the comics. So Robert, I think, knew that he was such a huge fan of them. So whenever he decided to do the song for it, he went full on. It just has the Crow going off. They incorporate that into the song, and it's a 6-minute and like 35-second song, but it's just, yeah, man, it just, anytime that it starts, I have to listen to it. I have to finish it. I think the lyrics are just so like spot on and perfect. Yeah, man. And there's so many great fucking songs on that soundtrack.
Dead Souls,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. I mean, you got Rage, you got 9 Inch Nails on there. Stone Temple Pilots, The Big Empty was always, because of that movie, I love that song. But yeah, when it came down, I think this is the first song on the album, and it's just spot on. I think it's perfect.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess that brings me to my number one. As I said, this was very difficult for me. But I think out of all of the possible choices, this is the band that I actually like the most. And this is going to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space by the Dickies.
Hell
I
yes.
fucking love them. May surprise some people based on some of the things we were talking earlier, but because they are kind of a jokey band. Typically, I don't like that. But the way they do it, I fucking love it. And it gets you primed for the movie that is to come. They use fucking like circus music in it. It's so perfect. It goes so well with the movie. Can't beat it. 1988, Killer Clowns from Outer Space by the Dickies.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, a really good choice.
Yeah.
And I love the movie. That's okay. I will say that this list was more interesting than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't have that much faith in old Chris and I?
I'll admit that I didn't have faith in this. I don't know. Maybe it's just self-doubt. Okay, guys? I struggle sometimes.
You're going to be all right.
I believe it.
It's tough.
But no, hell yeah. The list was really good. Like, that was... I'm definitely going to put together a playlist, I think, and just have fun.
I will say, in the spirit of DK doing 2 for each slot, my other honorable mentions were Prince, Computer Blue from Purple Rain, Tim Feehan, Where's the Fire from The Wraith, Pet Cemetery by the Ramones from Pet Cemetery, Vanilla Ice, Get With It from Cool as Ice, and
what about the Ninja Rap?
Nah, Get With It.
God damn it.
I like the Ninja Rap.
Who Made Who by AC/DC from Maximum Overdrive.
Of course.
Honorable mention, Falling Slowly from Once from 2007. But it's kind of a love story, so man, I really love story.
Can I say the number one thing I'm surprised none of us picked, and I'm sure I left it off my list because I was like, they're roughly the same age. Someone's going to pick it. Mortal Kombat theme. I'm shocked no one picked it.
Okay, listen. There's a reason I didn't pick it. And I have evidence that I really thought this, and it's out there, okay? I didn't pick the Mortal Kombat theme because it doesn't really have lyrics, and I'm only picking songs. I think you could argue if it doesn't have lyrics, it's a piece of music and not a song. There's no words to be sung. And
Johnny Cage.
Those don't count. No, it's a spoken word. I don't think so. They get their own category.
So if I had picked the Reaper rap from Steve Vai for Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which is one of those songs, it's like it was a popular thing back then where it's just like clips from the movie set to a beat. Would you have red-penned me on that?
I think I would have given you like a yellow card.
Okay.
Ocean Avenue. Sorry. I wouldn't have disqualified you, but I would have been furious.
Okay, fair enough. Were there any that you guys were shocked didn't get picked?
I'm just shocked that DK just made a yellow card reference.
It's something I shouldn't know. I didn't listen to that kind of music. It's just one of those things. Too long to explain.
Something that didn't get picked.
Well, nothing for musicals, really.
True. I think the closest was Dan's from Popeye.
Yeah.
I flirted with Prince, maybe from...
How did he react?
Very cold.
Oh.
What was it? When Doves Cry, right? What is the fucking movie?
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Jesus Christ, I should be shot for that.
It's already been mentioned.
So, is there like super popular? Like, was Don't Want to Miss a Thing like from Armageddon? Was that written for that movie?
Yes.
Or was that just okay?
The most popular one that I did not go with was Celine Dion from Titanic.
But in a way, you did go with it.
In a way.
Streets of Philadelphia.
From a certain point of view.
Obi-Wan Kenobi listens to the... Wait, that should be some ASMR. Let's make this video. Obi-Wan Kenobi listens to the Space Jam theme mixed with My Heart Will Go On while walking slowly across the Tatooine, the Jundland wastes, let's say. You hear him just going like, ugh. Like humming along.
The icebergs will be back and in greater numbers.
Come on, slam.
You're like, oh, wait, we're going full Celine here. Like when you sent it to us, Chris, because I was like, oh, there's just a little bit in there. I was like, oh, shit, no, we're going all the way here.
I mean, I would be hard-pressed to think of a bigger movie song than that. And it is a movie that's near and dear to my heart, so I did really think about choosing it.
Well, and the other obvious one is like any Bond theme, and I did pick one, but just to have the representation. But those are like the epitome of like movie songs. Like they're written for the movie, they're a feature of the movie. You hear the song in its entirety at the beginning of the movie. So they're the ones that get the most respect and like it's spotlight. You know,
and it's like a thing of like who's singing the Bond theme this movie.
Yeah, and why is it Madonna? God damn it.
Yeah, I think I would have went with Diamonds Are Forever, so I thought maybe my choice was boring there. But I do like the Chris Cornell and...
You Know My Name.
Who is it that's singing with it? Is it Alicia Keys?
No, you're thinking of the Jack White one?
It was No, what did Chris Cornell... Didn't Chris Cornell
You Know My Name is not a duet.
It's just Cornell?
Yeah.
I thought he was with... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of Jack White.
And Alicia
he wasn't
Keys.
Good enough to be a solo artist.
There's no time to die. Damn, damn, damn.
All right. There you go, folks. We did... Well, DK gave you 10. Chris gave you 5. I gave you 5. I don't know the math on that because
seems like a dig at DK,
from
but
the Midwest.
Did you address me as deep fuck DK?
Who said that? Me?
You did.
I said no. DK gave you
Deep
10.
deep fuck DK.
I
And
said
I want to be addressed as that.
Deep fuck DK.
Roll back that audio. I think you said that.
I might have. I'll send it to you. Deep fuck DK gave you 10. Chris gave you 5. I gave you 5. So there you go. You get lost in the sauce on that category there, or genre, or whatever the fuck it is. But we have been here for over 2 hours. So we're skipping news. We're skipping everything else. Chris, tell the listener where they can find you. It's a pleasure having you on our show. We love everything you do. Dead Formats is, like I said, I told you, I love that our podcasting community has a place and another show to meet up and just hang out with each other and talk about fucking sex quizzes or Phantasm mashups or...
It's sincerely wonderful to know that there's another person that has the same interest in this unknown, obscure, often bad shit. It's the same stuff that I get obsessed with. So your show, it fills that perfectly. Thank you.
And let me just say, it's been a while since we've seen DK on the podcast. The one that he's going to be on is one of the ones that I'm most excited about because it's really the direction I would like to take the show in. But yes, you can find me at Dead Formats Pod on Instagram and Blue Sky, not Twitter. Haven't been on that for half a decade. Yeah, check it out on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you enjoy listening to people talk about supremely esoteric shit, give it a try. Yeah, that's about it.
Hell yeah, man. Well, thank you for coming on. You'll be back, baby.
Thank you for
if you
having
think anything,
me.
Let us know, man.
Top 5 songs for babies. I already said it.
Yeah, we got to do it now. Gotta do it. Write that down.
Shark, do baby.
You're giving them away. You can't give them away.
That's my number one, baby. For DK, for Dan, we like bands. Long live rock and roll. I don't know.
What the fuck?
To tie it back to movie songs, God made rock and roll for you. Bill and Ted, Bogus Journey.
Bill and Ted Go to Hell. That's the original title. Use it.
Biodome.
Be excellent to each other.
Free the mahi mahi.
Just because you're stuck in a bubble doesn't mean we can't cause any trouble.
We'll be back. I think we are. Next episode, DK and I will be attending the current Skeletor tour from Ghost, so we will give you a full review on our experience for the Ghost show. We will be there together as one, and we will be covering DK. What are we covering? What album?
The Born of Osiris. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Born of Osiris Through Shadow. I'm pretty stoked on it.
We'll see you next time. Thank you. Rate, review the show. Follow us. If you got questions, recommendations, top 3 for me's, it is dkdanlb@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.
Deep Fuck DK says, high five. Goodbye.
That's such a cool nickname, dude.